continent at war. So you say continent at war. Continent at war. When you have different country, like for example now, you have Iran and Israel do them thing. And then now you have America back Iran. And then now you have Russia back Iran, China back Iran. So all of them back there for your country are gonna make more than one country a war. So that you call world war. World war separately from nuclear war. We'll break it down for you now. Yes, that's the ages we live in. A different type of energy of war, you know. So the nuclear war is separately from the world war. Because the nuclear war, once one man press that button, the two sides out. So no one really dead is right now. Because it's not going to be casualty on both sides. It's just a zero out. Everybody are just dead out. So the world war, I think them are going to play more. When we break it down, we do the mathematics when I spiritual when I teach you, man. So the world war, they would have play more rather than the nuclear war. Now read it now. So don't let them know idiot. You don't know idiot. They don't want them to. So nuclear war is where they not play right now. They might play the world war with the big gun and the big weapon and all of them stuff there. But this is my problem now. If because they are playing the world war for war with them money and push out them big gun, but them now got nukes, this is what we need to know. Soon as a country feel as if that they are losing the world war, then that country will have nukes. What other choice them have to go do? No got nukes. So either way, having a world war no way is a country and Russia them a war away, you don't hear about the nukes yet. But once the nukes get involved in it, that is where every judgment busts. Wanna follow what I say? So don't feel like so because them have the nuclear, them still no can war out there and still don't use the nukes. You understand? Them still can war out there and drop bomb and do all of them do to them one and shoot up the one and then we don't use the nukes. But that's not just word. Anybody will feel like a loser, I go want to use the nukes. So the moral of the story is, it better all of them calm themselves. Because if them say them use a strategy after the world war for proof by, it still has a lead to the nukes. So it better them just chill. Because the coward man will press the button. The one will feel like him will lose. And why you get that energy? Alright, slow down. The history not show you say the president dropped the bomb from Hiroshima. I can't pronounce that name because I don't really like sushi that much. Me got a Chinese food. You know, you said the president dropped a bomb on Hiroshima. Why drop the nuclear? To stop the war. Them come and them bomb Pearl Harbor. And them start the fuckery. The president said, because you hear the story that Pearl Harbor was a strong military base with them bomb. Want to hear that in a book? Right? And then them nuclear the place. And then the war stopped. Then the war have to stop. Okay. It makes sense? Nobody now coming. Something like that. I don't know why 600 people there and 1 and 2 coming. You know, I want to say this though. You know about me, right? And with my fans them, right? You see this topic that I am on, I am proudly speaking of it. Because this topic I am talking about is before royal family. Do you remember because I'm going to shoot off Waterhouse now, you know. Do you remember I talk all of these things before we see it on the media? Do you remember we sit down and chat about them as same thing where we see I go and know we do all Israel and just up? Do you remember when me and just sit down and hear me and say, weird man, just attack the things them and me and listen? I'm talking to my fans. Do you remember when we sit down and discuss the Dana? Let me take a quick review. Do you remember when when the governor DeSantis go on with himself and DeSantis go on with himself where it annoy all I know the Pambasi? One thing I'm come out and click one whole day out of life and I say I'm come for Mayor DeSantis because when you say him and about being a president, make him go and beat up himself. Donald Trump have him ticket, wait till Trumpy come. Leave him to Trumpy, will not pay him no mind because Donald Trump have him serve the ticket. You remember me I tried, remember them something? So when you hear people come and I say with them, I say, I don't take it offensive. Why? Because I know that who no mind back my strength. Because who no listen and who no wanna lie me and tell. Me no business about the one person where one exalt them coming because we see everything. But me just want to know, let's make you know, me keep on strong on what me I say. Because you guys was there with me I say. Me have receipt and receipt and receipt again. Good morning and blessed. No, watch this now. Let me say this to everybody. Kamala Harris. I do not have a problem with Kamala Harris. I am only doing my work. And if this become the president election when we get wrong, well, so it be it. We can't say nothing talking to it. I tell you what I see, and so far most of the time, I'm alright with what I say, work out. No, if this big one could go to be me wrong, well, that's how it is. But I don't feel like because I am not saying what you guys are saying, if you're up on board and say it and go against my thought and my feelings and my spirit. So I choose to go with my thought, my spirit, and my gift. If it become a failure in the end, so be it. So with that said and done, I declare over and over again, till after the election, Donald Trump will be president. And that's me. I would like Kamala to win. But I'm just telling you what I see and what I think. So, let me tell you this. You have to just know and say, it is what it is. And next thing again, you see, I really don't want you to think that I am, because this is what I know people believe. You see, because you know me say me like the Labour Party, you might feel like I am a Trump person. I do not take American politics that serious as though you would have think. So with that said and done, if you should ask me what is my favorite, maybe I say, well, Kamala. I'm not really a Democrat or a Republican. How I view American president thing coming from the Caribbean, any president come where a talk makes sense and have the vision and fit the criteria and then sound good in them vision, then make them move towards where they must say. So it wouldn't be for me a Republican or a Democrat. Is the deal is to see the president where the two presidents were run is which one makes sense to me. That's what me look at something like that zero. So for me in this one, Lord, I say, Kamala makes sense to me. But Mr. Biden, for the energy, when me attract, and then we want to say something to the people then. If so far, I am talking about Donald Trump. From before the court case and when the court case had gone, I tell them, I said, don't pay the court case no mind, them that distraction. But none of them did not stop him. I tell you that he might go be the Republican nominee. I tell you, say he might go. So it's like, me see everything when I say a handful. Then me know for go change because I see people out there say Camilla, me for go change. That don't make no sense. You see where I come from? So I just follow my spirit. So if it work out to be me wrong, I just say go. But right now, so how you feel about it? You know, to be honest, I don't doubt myself. Because guess what? After I realized that when me always say always come to most, for you say from 0 to 5, me always get a 2.5. I put it that way there. So it's like, I feel like a 3.5 for that one now, out of the 5 again. So I always get 2.5, I feel like a 3. Why you not get 5 out of 5 if you're so confident? Good question, but I'm tell you why. The only reason why I'm not get 5 out of 5 yet is some crazy shit out for one. Where it's not the crazy shit there. It might make everything depend switching and change and now say it's going to become a switch towards Kamala Harris. You know. I'm just saying some little craziness are going to go on where I don't know. It could be the election or through the craziness one, nobody don't know who win yet. Or some little craziness, you know, some craziness. But when we can tell you, before me used to say Donald Trump, but what gives me the courage and the confidence to say Donald Trump again is because Israel get attacked 2 times under Biden, and America built on Jewish, and a lot of Jewish have millions of dollars right road. That alone make the Democrat them election button get shift. And that's facts if you know it. Israel is America and America is Israel no matter what you think. And you know the funniest thing about it, Israel responsible for America. Because Israel, the land where Israel have was a gift. Let me show you this. Let me walk you back in history. Britain didn't want America to help them in a war. The Queen ship all her royal treasures to the Americans, them to keep it when the Britain had a war. And America tell the Queen of Britain, I help you with the war, but in one return, you have to give me peace and land in the Middle East so I can give a set of people as Israelites. So it's a war that America helped Britain win, and Britain give America the land. And America give it to the people them called Jews and name it Israel. That documented in history. So the moral of the story is, we'll go back over it now. If Britain got war, and America go with it, and help win the war, and tell them say he want piece of land to give Israel, who really responsible for Israel? Question me ask. You come to me, you say you want me and you to go fight the war and win the war, you give me a piece of land, you want the land to give Israel. Who responsible for Israel? That's the question me ask. Hmm? You still want to see one more comment, man? People them only there, only not comment, man. Or me not see them. America responsible. I see one comment say America. America responsible. Exactly. Gun. Big up yourself. Or gun that way you want name. Or gun. You can't find the name America. Alright. Alright. So if Israel come under any serious attack, America has to defend. Let them give them the land. No, slow down now. The land. So Basi. So what you say to me? So America give the people of the land, right? That's because beside the Palestinian and all of them something. That's why they might fight Israel so that's why they might fight for the land from them sitting there Basi from Wapia kill fill up, they might fight for the land because but before Ben Basi, before America them fight the war and get the land Basi, then I who for the land first Basi. Hey, you know. That the baga mama. Then Basi, then who did depend the land first and who did own the land before the Israel there? Then Basi, then I wonder for them the people that did depend the land, the same people them who were a team up and get rid of Israel because you want to know why so much people get rid of them. Well, it seems like you understand me. Hello? It seems like you understand me. I'm going to show you something. Well, enough I don't know. I will now see. In Revelation specifically tell you the colors of the flags that is going to cause problem in the world. And you know the what we do? We look at the America flag. I look at the Indian flag and Britain flag. I try to look for the color of the flag. But you now look at the Palestinian flag and the Jews flag. You realize that them the flag there? And it tell you the color of the flag and tell you the nation and tell you the people there. The moral of the story is this religious war. The world run under religious, and it's supposed to run under religious energy, but most of the man them fight it out and everybody want to be God and everybody push out God. So this religious war has to fulfill. It's a war against good and evil in flesh and bone. Because the Israel, they must say they must serve the right God, and the Palestinians, them say they must serve the right God. And one I say, the next set must die. Them nothing live. Wow. So one God a good God and one God a evil God there. Now, which side of the evil part now? That part they're going to have to find out because whole heap of dust off and dig off and dust off, you might catch all sinus if you're looking there. Because the history they tie up the backside, you know, I don't know the right truth there. But what you can realize is good and evil. That's the war out there. The war out there is good and evil. That's how it goes. I need to see the people them comment. And who them white people here? I laugh for me. And them two people here, one a war over Trump and one a war over Kamala. When we go and debate down there, one a war over Trump, one a war over Kamala. When we go and war. When we go and war. Watch this now. You see, Queen Elizabeth has taken London with her, England. And it bothered me. What do you mean? Because is Queen Elizabeth was a goddess, was a queen, kind of physical and a spiritual realms. Queen Elizabeth was immortal. That means Queen Elizabeth's spirit still in this dimension, but no longer in the body. But Queen Elizabeth seems like she take London with her, England. And we want to know why she would take it with her. What do you mean? You see? What I am seeing happening in London right now, correct me people, because someone was born before me. Someone was born before me who are listening. When Queen Elizabeth was alive, all of this brawling chaos with this government in London, England, every minute resign, different leader. That used to go on, I'm asking. I'm just asking you a question. That used to go on when Queen Elizabeth ages in her time. I'm asking someone who lived before me long time, who know about England, who know the file, and maybe read it. Was that frequent energy like this? The answer is no. To my understanding, none of these foolishness were going wasn't going in when Queen Elizabeth was alive. So to me I say coming like Queen Elizabeth go on with the country. And why me say that? Just because too much chaos. Because from me there as a reader, man, the amount of time me prophesy England Prime Minister, me tired already. No to us, no. It look like you can't go vote for anybody. Because listen what I'm saying, people, man. It's so ironic that England has just put in a prime minister in the Conservative Party, and it's going to be a chaos in England that is going to be more. Alright, let me show you this. I know the other day you see riot in England and all these chaos, and the prime minister stand firm in London. I am telling you, by Christmas to January, there is going to be more chaos and more scandal that the Prime Minister of England has to call an election and resign. He has to call an election or he has to resign. But some chaos in London that this new Prime Minister now in London has to go. I think Rishi Sunak, I think Rishi Sunak is going to make another run. Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak, are you guys going to come? I don't understand what's going on in England. I do not understand what's going on in London. But I see Rishi Sunak trying to push out his head. Boris Johnson trying to push out his head. Oh Lord, England, your politics, it just not make sense. England, it not make sense. Next thing I want to say, Canada, Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Canada, Justin Trudeau will not go in, no victory in no election, confident vote that get to chew the head is going to make him feel like, to him win the no confident vote, feel like he's fit for the election. But no, Mr. Trudeau, no, Mr. Trudeau, your time done. Mr. Trudeau, you will never see politics again. Just do what you do the best. And when you exit the Toronto House, multi-scandal they behind your name. You can even be under investigation, lead to court. So Trudeau, time in politics. Because we say, Mr. Trudeau, the Toronto is going to scandal you. Have some bad investment where they claim that you do. Different prime minister that here. Everybody know Russia prime minister or president Putin. Vladimir Putin is not the one who is going to lead us in the Armageddon. Vladimir Putin is going to pass, and he's going to pass within the ages of 25 or on or before. Why I say on or before? Because I have to put a gap into it, because if 25 pass, I will not see it. I can't give a specific year, because once the revelation of the Spirit sign the order where I can manifest, me see it. But now if we bring down the timing, sometimes the timing can change. I can say January and it happen February, but when it coming more to manifestation, then we can say again. And a lot of people need to understand it. With prophecy, changes can happen for the best or for the worst. Prophecy. Here why. Or should I let me talk for myself? For the work with me do, changes can happen. Good or bad. Yes, it can. Like for example, if a permanent reader man come out where everybody know and state that the reason why Trump go win the election is because I don't use it. If a parliament reader man come out or a prophet come out and say that he see assassination and Donald Trump then believe in him, then Donald Trump then can use that prophecy to avoid the assassination by missing it. Because your subconsciousness is aware of something is coming, so you're going to be in your awareness. And then it can change from you get hit, but the attempt happened, but you never get hurt because you remove the energy from being get hurt. Do you understand? So, yeah, it can change for good or bad, but it never change completely. So if it's something good, it can remain good, or if it change to bad. If it's something bad, it can remain bad, but it can change to work out bad. But it's going to be the same thing. But it only change to work out to good, or it change out to be bad. So if it's a fridge again, the fridge, I will remain the fridge, but it's going to become a good fridge or a bad fridge. That's the only way. Don't even understand, but I'm trying to understand. You don't do it in the secret place of the most I should have done. Anybody was watching me yesterday? If you're watching me yesterday, yesterday when I was here working, I hear the Spirit give me Daniel 35. And Daniel is like a chapter 12. I want to read Daniel 12. Don't ever verse 35. I will get a lot of the energy based on what I talked yesterday. I'm watching. That's the power of the Spirit, you know, where we are talking about that being God, the Spirit. Because you know, man, we are a man of bread at church and we know Bible, but some of the time, you know, we remember certain things. But once the Spirit tell you, you know, you have to say it and then you will get aware of it. Alright, we'll move on to something else now. So we talk about, I want to go in the Caribbean a little bit. Can I go in the Caribbean? Can I go in the Caribbean a little bit? Eh? Alright, jumping at the Caribbean for a minute. Let's start. Let's jump in the Caribbean for a minute. When I jump up in the Caribbean, what do I see? Let's look in the Caribbean. What you see in the Caribbean? Well, I see submarine and I see warships. Artie, say something good, no? Lord, me I tell you the bad part, but me see first. Russia will take residence and China in the Caribbean for 2025. The Caribbean will be a 2025 hot topic. The Caribbean Sea. 2025, the Caribbean is an hot topic for the big world leaders in all the Middle East. All the Middle East, more everything, so much eyes are going to be on the Caribbean. But which country in the Caribbean everybody eye mostly part? Well, let me tell you something. In the Caribbean for 2025, when China and Russia control the sea, Dubai will visit the Caribbean, and the Caribbean will become Dubai. Now, which Caribbean country will be the first Dubai? There will be a lot of Muslim investors in Jamaica, Trinidad, Bahamas, Bermuda. The Arabs and the Arabis, what you want to call them, they are going to do the unthinkable thing and invest in the Caribbean and give them some skyscraper. The Arab is coming for part of Jamaica. The Arab is going to take a country part of Jamaica and turn it in Dukjama. 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 Yeah, Dukjama, we call it Dukjama. Yeah. When you call it bossy, I say I call it Dukjama. Alright, Dukjama. Alright. Dubai, Jamaica. So, we have to check it out now. Dubai, Jamaica. Yeah. Dubai, Jamaica. Something like somewhere over there. So I put the name there. So what I'm trying to say to you is, Dubai, come on, put the name, man. Dubai, Jama. Come now, man. Dujamia. I got Dujamia. All right, that's our word. Dujamia. So what I'm trying to say is, Dubai is coming in the Caribbean in 2025. Lot of oil money investigation. So what you're seeing in the Caribbean now, what they're trying to say, the message with me, I say it's not only for Jamaica, but Jamaica is number one. They are building them we are seeing in Jamaica right now. And with the Chinese man and build, me I say a first class revolution. Some twist up, SICIRI. I want to get rich in the time so we can build 1 million more RT. So one side of the R and they say you come in at the T and me live. So you see me I try to tell you the building shape like R and the T, yeah. Them the fucker there and it's gonna look good you see. Yes, that's what's going on. Going into 2025, Dubai are going to invest in the Caribbean and Jamaica. So that's a good look for the. But listen, me never say American I do it. I never say Britain I do it. I never say Singapore I do it. I never say the Chinese I do it. Who me say I do it? The Dubianans. That's not the foolishness. That's not the foolishness man about the Dubians. Not the names, but anyway, we don't know me have my own dictionary. The Dubians. In other words, it's gonna be the people from Dubai. What you call them? The people you know, them have a name. Muslim or Jewish? No, something. We don't know the name. So that's a good thing for the Caribbean. That's a good thing for the Caribbean. You know what I want to go next year for my birthday? I'm thinking about it. I just see this country coming up in my face. And I just want to go there for my birthday to visit. As a country where I don't know what country, but me hear good things about the country. Me don't know why the country name was weird. The country, Singapore. Singapore. Why Singapore? I just feel like I want to visit Singapore. I hear so much about Singapore where I would like to visit. That's what the country name? Singapore? Yes. Anybody know the country? Singapore? Yes, I would like to visit that country. Yes, I always hear about it, but I like to visit it. Yes, I don't know much about it, maybe read up on it, but Singapore. The excitement of the excitement of the excitement of the excitement. Not be too much excitement. Already excitement. Well, to be exact, I am only saying that everybody anticipates like the excitement, but the excitement of the excitement. One thing about the excitement, you know, I believe the excitement, yeah. So just stay the excitement. Because every time I prophesy something, I'm not going to turn it negative. I can't take nobody energy right now. I try to light. Can't deal with it. I try to light. So the excitement of a cause problem. So leave that. Alright, we can move on. Let me throw out some advice to my fans them out there. Whoever month I will not listen to me. Let me say this to you. You see me now? The work where I do cause a lot of enemy. But I am protected, highly favored, and blessed. You see, I would like to say to somebody, live good, trust God. That's the only formula I can say. Because I can take two things out of my formula book. Live good, trust God. Because that's what I will always do. It's just that when I talk, people don't like when I talk. But when I live for people, I trust God. And I just want to say that too now. Many of you people see my success and my glory and see me use it and hype with it. But many of you don't know that the reason why I hype with it is because the type of people that I deal with is a hyper, a show off, excitement. It's a bling. And me end up mixing it just because I just make my money. If you not do what the Romans do, you're not going to be able to prosper. So I pick out something what the Romans do, not all. And do what the Romans do for 15. A lot of people have problem with me. But never said this to my fans before I leave. I am not a pastor. I'm not a hobby man. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a hobby man. I am a spiritual advisor. I'm a spiritual advisor. I advise people. I can claim that I can read, but I know that, but I use a word for no feel comfortable, that I can read and see people's future. So I advise people. I'm a spiritual advisor. I am not a hobby man. No. What I'm saying is, how I do my thing, I do it for me. What RT do? God never sent RT to come out of concourse, but with a mix up and ray. RT has a gift. But instead of RT going to church, RT choose to come in the media and read and do other things. No other RT else now will come on the live and cuss bad word and read people because God never sent RT come himself. So anybody coming at the farmer RT energy, God must RT send them. Hello? Anybody coming to art and must RT send them or them a copy RT because God never send RT to come out here from customers but that make so much noise. He has a gift and he should have go in a church and use it, but him come out and him a using gift same way I help people, but him a be a bagga with it. I shoot. Now from the other day I see everybody start come out like RT. Jamaican people beat me every single day. How you no boss yet? And from the day me I do song, and me I got party, they never see. Me I perform unless me I perform on my party, come in to perform no else at my party. Every day me do music, every time I do music, I'm gonna go on stage, so forth. But when the people don't understand is my fans. You have to have strategy to remain in the game. Every time RT bars, meaning me build a brand name RT, right? And I have to keep relevant in the game because I'm a spiritual man. When I want to sell my advice, reading, no, let's not use, let me get it right way. When I want to sell my prophecy that I believe in, to prove myself, no interview person now come and say they're interviewing a reader man or a holder man in the type of platform that I go. I never go and one time, let me break it down. One time I ever go, no lie, no time, praise the Lord, yes. No time I ever go on an interview with spiritual reading and them something. No. Every time you see me on an interview platform, it has something to do with music first. Let me start. How me get that formula for every time me use the music to gain the RT bar status that are the lady. The lady tell me, do the music, because I don't want nobody to say anything. So the music will make everybody accept you because really the fact I'm a spiritual man and the music them do. So taking advice from each other, nothing wrong with that because that's for them job and me I do my job. So doing the music now bring me on different platform, can sit down and do interview. So that is why I only do one type of music. Only girl music. And all the time I say, boss, the only girl music you do because I stay in that energy. Because no matter how I drop the song, them the girl them a dance, white girl a dance and so forth. So me use it to promote me. But you know, see me on a stage show, whether big or small, and then I can pay people to put me on a stage show because I have a little change, to be honest, right? By now, I'm supposed to can pay somebody to put me on a stage show to make it look good. If me want to be on a stage show, right? Me right tell the truth. You can grease a man up and call me up, forgive me. Okay, so really a fact, that's not my mindset, that's not my agenda. The agenda is just to keep relevant in the media by using the music promoting my spirituality. If you realize many of these interviews that I do, I talk about the Queen Elizabeth is passing, that go viral. The next interview here, I go one of go viral, Mr. Spice is my friend, are you working for Spice, that go viral. The next interview, I say Biden is going to, you understand? So it's like every interview, then the last interview I do with Queenie, Amari, and everybody, with the big excitement, me sell my spiritual self again by saying Donald Trump will become president, because I turned to bring up the argument by saying I'm not doing no business with you until Donald Trump turn president, till Donald Trump win the 2025 president. All that come in at the script. Why that just come there? Winford never asked me anything about Donald Trump, but my agenda, me know what me I do. Me know my purpose, I know why I'm there. So, for everything was said and done, for squeezing Donald Trump prophecy, for it work out, when, and even, what I say, no, even Winford never edit it, now take it out there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. In other words, one of friends said the other day that you want to use my platform to do your evil purpose. Now may I use my platform to do God work. Referring to, I did want, me tell you now, but me end up getting. I did want the exposure for better business, come on the popularity. And that me never get, and that throw in my face, where they say me did want them platform for do evil, which is not really them platform me want, me just did want to be recognized. She had tried to say, me want to know fear people them, to use the people them for work over to make money, and that she had tried to say, you understand, but she had used it to God. But the moral of the story is, it is what it is. I'm past at the stage there. Right now, the way we've been doing the blood clot, I want that me a big God just push me anyway again. Because, you know, when they say popularity you want, popularity you get, blood clot, excuse my Frenchish, my French. People, I wish to rise if there's a celebrity sitting here could and go on. I said to my God, say, when me call down for myself, celebrity life no easier, I said, no man. No matter how you see me there, I say with my like small numbers, you know, everybody know me, you know. So, with me, I ask me did want to be recognized, and me want to be celebrity, and me want to be famous. Me want right now to ask me, I get double dose. I wish if I could reverse it. But I would just say, because, you know, if I have to go eat, me I can't go say to myself, say, me know me go book up people where I go see me and go buy on IT want to reading, me have to make sure me up to date, my clothes clean, me this, me that, always be on point, you can't like, this whole celebrity life, it kind of a little bit too much. You know, but, yeah. Alright. The next thing, fans, if you wonder where am I from the other day, me I chill, me I walk with my God, me I easy. Me can't talk cuss bad word. Me cuss bad word because of Jamaica dialogue, and me cuss the bad word because it releases energy. You see, I'm a man like this, me can't hold people, me no bad mind, me no have people on my heart. But once me and you have an energy, I can't tell you about your bongo class. And I never used to cause bad word, but I realized when people come at you and you throw out the anger, you know, carry. A lot of people throw out the anger and carry the anger. When I throw out the anger and tell you my mind, me not carry the anger with me. Because me carry the anger with me, I put weight. A lot of you people burden down and hold down because of the things they want to go through with life. Some of you have a burden in your life and feel like a people are over there, you know. Most of the people will come to me try for help, and why I say that as a reader man, because most of them come to me and I know over them, and the one them will come to me feel like I'm over them, my maintenance and over them, and them not getting help, I'm sorry for them, because the more thing when them go through in life and then carry it in them heart, it burn down them life, and you feel like somebody over there, you feel like somebody has stop you, when you don't realize, are you burn down yourself and confuse your mind, just like the government them control you. A lot of people are going through some situation right now because of you yourself. You know, somehow no is a blood got judgment to your own self. No. That is why it's good for you to look into yourself and analyze yourself and do a self-check. Because somehow you hold on with self. Let me give you one hold on self. You are fuck gunman. And you know say gunman over there one day and you pray that God no make man kill you with the gunman. And you don't want left the gunman. So, what the problem there, so? You. That's what I'm saying. Does that mean that you are black yourself? All you need to do is tap for the man and let the man and go about the business, but you can't do that. You have certain reason for that because the man never takes it, this, that. Who you to blame? When you fix that, no, you want God to fix that. Girl, when you take the man and rob the man and take the money, you did ask God to give you. You did tell God, say, I rob him. Thou shalt not thief, and you thief from him. You take from the man. That's one thing you go wrong. But now you're the man that got problem. You want to sin and sin in every different way. Now you're the man in a problem. God, please take that man out of my life. Then, when did I put him in there? Not even have God nor Satan put him. You never ask for God approval. You never ask for Satan approval. You take him. How come you take the man and the man and beat out your blood clot? No, you have all God to come tell Lord Jesus God come see me from this. Hello, lady. You're taking out the God give you laws and rules and regulations overtake man. You take the man without God Almighty and everything. You want to take a piece and you let the man and you come out there. You will have to let God to publish everything around there. Then if God to run to everybody we call him. If God to run to everybody and they say we don't want to worship him, you know. People, you know, many of the people that come through my hand, you know what I know about them? They just need of encouragement. We all was a child, and we come adult, but we still have a little child energy in our mates. No matter what we grow it out, it's still in there. Name that make. You see, I'm going to talk to three persons today. If you're not married and don't have a married life, but you're in a relationship, you know you're going to excuse me when they say this. Don't look for love. If you're single out there in a relationship and you're not married, don't look for love. Why? You see, alright. Why I said don't look for love from the person. Because if the person did love you, it would have sealed the marriage. Because it was ordained by God for the marriage. So you're in the person and I fuck the person in a relationship with the person and I seek love. Not gonna happen. Because the relationship is not blessed and not consecrated by God. It has to be blessed by God for you to have a good marriage. A relationship has to be blessed by God for it to be sealed and safe. And that's the law. And that's where the marriage and the God worshipping ceremony ritual come in. But people that say, but I see people who are Christian and them have bad relationships same way. Yes. But watch this now. You can have the bad relationship, but once the relationship was permitted in God, you can pray and fast and have more authority to steer the relationship. When you're not born in a marriage, in a relationship, you don't have a lot of strength to pray, to get the relationship to how you want it. But if it's a marriage relationship, then you can pray because it's already sealed through ritual and go through the God ritual of the ritual. Because everything is a ritual, but you don't know what is a ritual. So the truth already sealed in the ritual and the steps them where you go through with the marriage. Then you can pray. And then you can pray. Meaning, you can pray. Alright. Some of the people when you see married and they hate them man and so forth. Alright. Those are the marriage where they hate them woman and they enforce the marriage. You know them woman they were live bad with the man and the man treat him bad but he still want married. But bossy, then no God bless that a forced place. Because the minute you and the man treat bad, you should have known said bad are bad. Bad are bad. You should the Bible tell you also you have to use wisdom, use sense. So anyway, take it me again for me part. Anyway, I go in for now. But people, you see, in this world we live in, and how they program the world, it don't program for you to be independent. It program for you to latch on. Like for example in America, a lot of we in England, America and Canada, as a single person, I work independent, it rough to pay the bills them and live. But once you have a partner, balance you, that's the way you see your way. When you have somebody about 50-50 with you. Then who set this up? You know, set long time. Remember, you know, we have follow orders of liberty of